Nothing bothers Cole Swindell. It's Texas Country 99.5 The Wolf. I'm Jason, hanging out with my Georgia brother from another mother.
Man.
Cole, dude, how long has it been? The relationship that we've had, our friendship, it's been
Long?
maybe close to 15, I
Gotta
think.
be, yeah. I mean, I moved to Nashville a little over 15 years ago, and
Yep.
I met you back in a lot before anybody really knew who I was. So, man, it was nice to see you walking in here today. I was like, wow, I can't keep track, man. It's amazing to be back in Texas, though, and dang good to see you, brother.
How much does Texas mean to you in your career?
I know how much Texans love Texas and country music and Texas country and all that. I think I just respect. There's so many great songwriters and artists from this state, and I'm being a Georgia boy and living in Tennessee. Anytime we get to come out here, I don't take it lightly. This is it's Texas, and you got to be on your game. And like I said, this weekend, just to have all three shows out here, but to kick it off here, I've never been to this arena, and I've always wanted to catch a game here, and haven't. But to get to play music in here tonight, man, with it's gonna be fun. I just appreciate everybody coming out, and I feel like we've been in Texas a lot over the past year, so just all over, so I'll keep coming back as long as people keep showing up.
Cole, there's something about Georgia heat, but when you come here, it's to Texas, it's a whole. Thank you and Thomas for playing in the AC. Thank God, hallelujah.
I know that's. I'm going to tell him again tonight that this is one of those days you're thankful to be on an arena tour, because usually in the summer they're in the the sheds and outside shows, but this is no joke, man. I stepped outside this morning and felt like I was just wearing it. It's warm out there, so y'all stay cool. But hey, it's hot everywhere, I feel like. But this has got to be hotter than most places.
Yeah.
Out here,
All right. So full circle to take it back to what we were just talking about a second ago. When did Chillin' It come out? When was that released? 2013.
Coming up on 10-year anniversary.
Yeah. Okay. So I was there at Lakewood Amphitheater, this big old amphitheater in Georgia, over by the airport there. And Luke Bryan goes, "Hey, I want to introduce y'all to a friend of mine." All of a sudden, you come running out, and I think that was the first time. And I mean, it was sold out, 25,000 plus seat amphitheater, and you came out and did Chillin' It.
Yeah, I mean, those moments. I mean, looking back, that was a big deal. Being in Georgia, maybe there were a few people, and the song had been independently released, so few people may have known it, but obviously everybody didn't then. But just to that was really cool of Luke. Being a new artist is tough, man. You're, it's a grind, and for him to him to share that crowd with me to sing my brand new single, which ended up being my first single to country radio, and it kicked the whole thing off. I say that every night at the show. It's hard to believe that was 10 years ago, man. And country radio has been really good to me, and I know all those people out there listening. Y'all are the reason they know the words. So tonight is it's gonna be cool. But those days were awesome, and I can't thank Luke enough for. It's my turn, to pass it on down. And
that's what I was going to ask you, Cole, because just like me, I know you like to surround yourself with just really, really good people, really good human beings. Who do who you listening to now that you think, oh gosh, the next Cole Swindell or the next Luke Bryan or Luke Combs? What do you think?
It's tough. There's so much talent. I mean, obviously, my label mate Bailey Zimmerman, he's already blown up, but. Somebody I really love, Connor Smith. He's somebody that I'm looking out for, and he's going to do some shows with me in the fall. But I really think he's got a bright future. He's just a good guy with great songs, and I'm loving his new one. So I'll go with him. But I love Haley Wooders too. I think she's taking off as well. So there's a lot of new talent out there. But I remember being the new person, and it's fun, but to still be around 10 years later, that's tough to do too. So I'm looking forward to hopefully doing some shows with them someday.
Well, there's something to be said for that. And not to bring down the room, tomorrow, August 4th, will be 11 years that I lost my mom from endometrial uterine cancer. I remember being with you. I think it was the day that your dad passed at Peachtree Tavern.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember you and I just hugging it out.
Yeah.
And your dad, I know he wanted you to be there that night, playing that show.
Yep.
And you've lost both of your parents. Do you have somebody in your life that you go to that's like a parental figure now that you're engaged and you've had, all this tremendous success professionally, but now personally as well?
Yeah, that is, and I know the feeling, brother, and I appreciate you bringing that up. It's something that I love to talk about because I know that people can relate. It's not the easiest thing, but also that's kind of why I love country music. But for I still have my brothers and can go to them, and obviously my fiance Courtney. I mean, it's crazy how life happens. Right after I lost my mom, that was right when me and Courtney started dating. I can't help but think that wasn't an accident. I think she knew that I was going to be in good hands, and just talking about my team, my label, my management, my road family. I mean, these people are my family. So if I ever need anything, I know they got my back. And like I said, getting to sing "You Should Be Here" every night. It's not just for me. There's everybody out there. You can tell, grown men to kids. And it's just hearing their stories and your story. It's just stuff like that's what helped me through the toughest times of my life, and the fact that I get to write songs about real life things. I love to have fun out there, and we're gonna have fun. But some people need to hear that song too. And I think as a kid, even the reason I fell in love with country music is because even if it was one person, whoever was singing that song, they knew how it felt. They knew who I felt, and it just relatable. I think in real life situations, that's why we all really love country music. And I hate to hear that. And like I said, mine's coming up on 2 years since I lost my mother. And there's always these anniversaries and stuff, but it's I know they're looking down over us and they're proud of us.
Well, that's what I was going to say to you. You took the words right out of my mouth, man. I know my mom's up there with your mom and dad, and they're having some ice cold margaritas
That's
right now.
Absolutely, man.
Smiling down. Cole, I love you, and so proud of you. Continued success and safe travels.
Awesome, brother. Good to see you, man. Appreciate you.